Hi, this is Ike from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book to read for you. Today, book of the Berenstain Bear, Safe and Sound from 2009. So let's get started. Brother and Sister Bear didn't like to just sit around all day. They liked to go outside and do things. One bright Saturday afternoon, they ran outside after lunch and hopped on their trusty skateboard. They took off down the driveway, heading for the schoolyard. "Just a minute," called Mamma, running after them. "Aren't you two forgetting something?" She held up their safety helmet, knee pads, and elbow and wrist guards. "Oh, Mamma," said Brother, "do we really need those? We just going down to the schoolyard for a while." "Be that as it may," said Mamma, planting the helmet firmly on their heads. "Better safe than sorry." "But, Mamma," complained Sister, "those pads and helmet are hot and heavy." "If you want to go skateboarding," said Mamma, crossing her arms, "you're gonna wear your safety gear." Brother and sister knew better than to argue with Mamma when her arms were crossed. "Okay, Mamma," they both sighed, hopping back on their boards and heading down the road at top speed to make up for lost time. But when they arrived at the schoolyard, instead of finding it full of cubs zipping around on their skateboards, they saw a crowd gathering around a big sign. The sign said, "Oh no," said Cousin Fred. "Why aren't we allowed to skateboard here anymore?" "Mr. Honeycomb said it's too dangerous to skateboard when the teachers aren't on duty to keep an eye on us," said Queenie McBear, who was always in the know. Disgusted, the cubs picked up their skateboards and headed for home. Sister and brother chugged along, taking turns kicking a tin can down the road. Brother groaned. "What are we going to do now?" "I don't know," said Sister. "Do something else, I guess." "Like what?" said Brother. Before they could figure out a new plan, Two Tall Grizzly and his gang stepped out from behind the bushes. "Why are you goody two-shoes moping around?" he sneered. "Are you late for ballet class?" The rest of the gang laughed. Brother and sister were too gloomy to get angry. "No, Too Tall," explained Brother. "They closed the schoolyard for skateboarding. Now we have nowhere to skateboard on the weekends." "No problem," Too Tall grinned. "We have got a place to skateboard." Brother and sister brightened up. "Really?" they said. "Where? Our own private skate park," said Too Tall, putting his arms around Brother's shoulders. "Just step this way." Too Tall skate park was jammed in amongst the tree trunks. "We built this ourselves," said Too Tall. "We have got the works, jumps and ramps, rails and half pipes." "Wow," said Brother, "this is great." "Go ahead and try it out," said Too Tall. "We have got just one rule. No safety gear allowed." "What?" said Brother and Sister, startled. "That's right," said Too Tall. "Safety is for sissies." Too Tall and the gang got on their homemade skateboard and hit the ramps. Brother and sister hesitated. They could almost hear Mama saying, "Better safe than sorry." But Too Tall was entitled to make his own rules. It didn't take them long to drop their helmets and pad quickly or quietly in the bushes. "Whoopee!" yelled Brother as he zipped off a hollow tree half-pipe. "Germanero!" shouted Sister, doing a grab as she shot up from an old stump ramp. Then Tutar lost his balance on the twisty branch rail and went flying head over heels a sticker into a sticker bush. Then the gang all took a break to dig him out. "How many fingers can you see?" asked Brother, holding 3 in front of Tutar's nose. 12, guessed it Tutar, his eyes rolling around. "Maybe you should take a break, Tutar," said Sister. "Nah," he laughed. "I'm fine. Come on, you guys, back to the ramp." Brother and sister watched Tutar trying to get on his skateboard. He wasn't having much success. They both said. "Maybe it's better to be safe than sorry, after all." Brother and sister picked up their safety gear and sneaked out of the woods while Tutar and the gang was bouncing off the trees. But they still had no place to skateboard. When they got home, they was down in the dumps. "What's wrong?" Papa asked. "Why are you back so soon?" Brother explained about the schoolyard being closed to skateboarding. "So where are you going to skateboard now?" asked Papa. "No place," said Brother. "Tutar had a skateboard park in the woods, but he won't let us wear our safety gear, and well, we don't think that's such a good idea." "Smart thinking," said Papa, impressed. "Now I think I know how to solve this little problem." He went into his workshop and bought out some sheets of plywood. "Those ought to work," he said. "What are you going to do?" asked Brother and Sister. "We are going to build our very own skate park," said Papa, grabbing his tools. "Yay!" cried Sister and Brother, jumping up and down in excitement. Papa asked Farmer Ben if they could build the skate park in his unused back pasture. Farmer Ben thought it was a fine idea. Papa, Mama, Brother and Sister, even little Honey, all set to work. Brother and Sister was the designer, Papa was the carpenter, and Mama and Honey was the painter. Work Word of the Bear family skate park project got around the neighborhood, and before long, other bears showed up to help out. Soon, Farmer Ben, Grizzly Gus, Officer Teacher Bob, and even Principal Honeycomb were down in the back pasture, helping to build the skate park. Farmer Ben cow had a ringside seat. When the park was finished, it was decided that it would be the official Bear Country skate park. Mayor Honeypot himself came to the opening and gave a speech. He was almost knocked over by the rush of cubs trying to get in. Even Too Tall and his gang showed up. But the Bear Country skate park had just one rule. Safety gear must be worn at all times, even by Too Tall Grizzly. "Like I always say," Too Tall said, "better safe than sorry." So that was the Berenstain Bear, safe and sound, from 2009. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, have a groovy day with another video coming out real soon.